You're from Philadelphia, right? Philly. What was it like growing up there, being from there, and playing football there?
Football in Philly, I try to tell them, like, up north, like, you recruit a guy out of up north, like, you're getting a tough, a guy who's mentally tough, ready to just, like, run through a wall, like, when it's game day. Like, Northern football is so underrated compared to the South. All respect to the South, but I think, Northern football is different.
Really?
I just feel like we're tougher.
That's a crazy statement.
Playing all sorts and type of weather, and just relentless in it. Nothing phases us or stops us, especially with the weather. But growing up in Philly, like, I'm so glad that, like, I'm from Philly because, like, you see certain things and you see, how people live and, like, what's really real out there is the fact that, like, Philly is just not for everybody, honestly. Like, and, like, it'll mold you into, like, the person that you, like, that you want to be. But it was super tough, coming up. But, my mom always made a way, and she always told us, just always keep God first. So, like, that's what really helped. But, being from Philly, like, I don't know, man. Like, it's everything you need. Like, we got everything you need, whether, fun things, sports, certain water park, like, whatever. Like, Philly is just all around, like, amazing.
Yeah, they got something to do, right?
Always.
I mean, like, is there anything that, like, if you're from Philly, you should know what that spot is? Like, because I feel like because it was funny, before I did this interview, I reached out to a few people, and they gave me terrible answers or questions to ask you. But they're from Philly. I know a couple of kids, some of them from, like, really, like, they're in Jersey, but they're, like, 20 minutes from the city. And
yeah.
They never gave me, like, a definitive answer. So, like, what is, like, something only somebody from Philly would know?
I would definitely say, like, your local corner store for sure. Like, they always had anything, like, I needed, whether it was, like, little 50-cent, like, cakes or whatever after school. Like, they always came clutch. Like, that's just something that's mandatory, like, that you have to know in Philly. Everybody knows it.
Yeah.
We call it the Poppy store.
Okay.
That's why I like convenient little corner store.
Yeah, it's like Sunoco down the street here.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be going there all the time, every night. You got to get a little something going.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you said, though, something I really took away. Northern football, Philly, Northeast, it's all, like, it's tough, right? Tougher than the South. And, I mean, two of my roommates, they both played football in the North. One's from Boston, one's from Jersey, and I'm sure they would be on your side. But, like, do you really, like, it's just like do you actually believe that, like, when you say it?
I actually believe that. I think going up against guys like Trotter, Marv Harrison, Kyle McCord, Samir Higgins, Malik Cooper, like, those were elite guys, not only in football, but, like, in track. Like, their track team.
Oh, they ran track. That's crazy.
Yeah, Samir Higgins, Malik Cooper, Marv Harrison, they ran track. But those guys, you see where they're at now, especially Marv. Like, Marv about to be, like, the first receiver taken.
Marv's crazy. He should be the first pick. Sneaky first pick.
First pick for sure.
So I remember I was reading, like, your freshman year. Were you on the team varsity freshman year? So you played St. Joseph's Prep their senior year, of course. So what was that team like, seeing those three dudes playing?
I think not even just my freshman year. My sophomore year was even crazier. Like, the first, like, literally the first play of the game, they get the ball, just a go ball, right to Samir Higgins, touchdown. Like, they were just fast and just, more athletic. But those were some dudes. Like, those were some dudes.
I bet, man. I bet.
Like,
I'm sure. This past year, Jeremiah probably talked to you about that Philly football, right?
Oh yeah. Like, talking with him, like, whatever, like, he needed, like, for me to do, because, like, taking reps on scout team, like, whatever he needed me to critique with running a route, because, that guy watches film. Like, that guy watches, like, he watches film. You see it through, like, the plays that he makes.
I was trying to say, like, every play is a highlight play with him.
Exactly. Guys at the Prep, guys that were at LaSalle, Sam Brown, like, that was like a 6'3" running back in the backfield that can move.
That is crazy.
And then Abdul Carter, like, he's over there snapping at Penn State. So, like,
I know. I was looking at it, like, Roman Catholic too. They're, turning out guys. There's a kid, the wide receiver going to Penn State. That him.
That dude is
he was unreal. He was sneaky, man.
Like, the way he's just so, like, able to get, like, it reminded me of Kadarius Toney. Like,
really?
Florida
That's
Kadarius
crazy.
Toney, like, that's what it reminds me of.